Hi, Tess. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
It sucks for someone like you leave us too.
Oh, come off it. The company say has one of the best hands, so I'm sure you guys will be fine.
I used to seem that guy.
What? That's
cute. I mean, I don't know where
Sorry.
AMAKA. So, after all the shakara and everything, you still choose to leave us. You know the guys here will miss you. AMAKA, I have no idea how this session will pan out, but if it is the you that I've always heard about, I would suggest you trade.
Sir, please. Can we just get to the end of this?
Very well then. Hi, Miss PRISCILLA.
Hello, my favorite HR buddy.
Good morning, Miss PRISCILLA.
Hey, Maka, how are you doing too? Check out how fresh you look. I didn't even believe you actually had a bikini body. How was your trip to Cayman Islands?
Fine. It's fine.
I saw it on your Instagram page. Don't be too surprised, my dear. You'll be shocked by how much information I'm privy to. I hope you were able to get me that fancy wrist bracelets and waist beads in my name. You know I have plans to wear them for my honeymoon next month.
Yes, I did. And I left them in your drawers. I made sure they spelled your name correctly this time.
Thanks, my darling. Anyways, so what are we up to for today?
Yes, I added this exit interview to your calendar sometime.
Oh, really? Let me check real quick. Oh dear. Yes, you did. I'm so sorry. I've been engrossed with paperwork ahead of the countrywide NPR meeting for next week. But no problem, we can carry on. I have some 20 minutes I can spare before my tea break. Femi, do you mind leading this meeting?
Okay, madam. Today is 23rd Tuesday, February 2021. This is the exit interview session of AMAKA, who until tomorrow on a freeway works here at Bikini Invest Group as a customer interaction officer. This section is hereby recorded and will be archived for recommendation, evaluation, and any other official purpose as the business deems fit. In attendance is the principal employee, AMAKA, myself, FEMI Bankole, and joining us remotely from Ghana is Miss PRISCILLA Omaye, the group's global human resource manager.
Thank you, Femi. Mr. Naka, I am made to understand by your supervisor that you have tendered all login credentials in your possession as of last week. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And all other tangible properties of the company are in the custody of the managers responsible for them?
Yes, ma'am. The last of it is this internet modem and my access key card. The mobile phone that was assigned to me will be tendered in as soon as I retrieve it from Miss Titi, who's out for training and came back on Friday.
Okay, I understand that. Femi,
Yes, ma'am.
where are we on the pro rata salary for Mr. Naka?
I'm currently waiting on admin to acknowledge all receipts for the items. Then, so I can actually send a mail to the finance.
Cool. Thank you, Kalu. Thank you, Femi. Mr. Naka, I would like to point out that the purpose of this meeting is to establish an opportunity to obtain frank and honest feedback from you. Having communicated earlier that everything discussed here is recorded for future use, I would also like to appeal that you feel very comfortable interacting with us. Can we count on this, Mr. Naka?
I'm hoping I can.
Mr. Naka, I think for better comprehension, a simple yes or no will help put things in better context. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes.
Great. Mr. Maka, every member of the team you've worked with over the past 8 years you've been with us have nothing but good remarks about the hard work and dedication you bring to the table. Do you mind to share what got you dissatisfied at some point?
I think the business has done well to reward me with an amazing work experience. Leaving is just my way to explore other opportunities. My only dissatisfaction is the fact that I'm not going to be part of his future plans.
How did you get along with your colleagues and team members?
I tried my best to be a team player. Otherwise, I doubt the surprise send-forth would have been organized.
Can you take a minute to tell us about our culture? Do you think we've been true to our words?
Mr. Femi, I doubt you would not want me to answer that honestly.
Mr. Maka, we'll appreciate sincere but definite responses, please.
The culture here is amazing beyond words. Oluchi, who has been promoted and is taking my role, will have a blast. She's always been beautiful.
The best information you have shared so far about your new job is that it's on the other side of the town. Do you mind to share where that is?
No.
What is your new employer giving you that you did not get from us? Mr. Baka? Okay then.
Would you like us to stay in touch, to let you know about our future opportunities? What could we have done to have persuaded you to stay? How was your relationship with your manager? Were you satisfied with the perks, benefits, and incentive offered to you? Were you adequately equipped with everything you needed in the job? How did you get along with your colleagues and team members?
Apparently, the shock of leaving an organization after such a length of time is taking a toll. I can understand the emotional attachment. So that we can make hay while all prices are stable, do you have any questions for us? Anything you want to get off your chest?
I would like to know what
qualities the company admires in me.
Thank you, Miss AMAKA. You already know I have a huge admiration of the dedication and expertise you put to work. Your line manager and Mr. FEMI here only have good words to say about you.
I wouldn't particularly concur, seeing as my impending layoff was an information I had to get from another source.
Again, Miss AMAKA, I would like to reiterate that there was no impending plan to lay anybody off, most especially a valued member as yourself. Besides, where did you pick this false claim from?
Without having to call anyone out, I and my colleagues made several attempts to escalate our concerns, particularly our work mode and awkward shifts.
Yes, Miss AMAKA, we got quite a number of related complaints. It's sad to know you may not see it in the full effect, but I need to understand that IT have just had their budget approved to fix the FCC TVs. They should be fully functional by next month.
Would that be all, Miss AMAKA?
Miss AMAKA, on behalf of management and staff of this establishment...
Actually, I have more questions. According to page 15 of the anti-trading policy document I signed during the first week of my resumption, it states that I am entitled to 6 months salary upfront, provided I've stayed in the business 5 years and above being a pioneer staff.
That is accurate, Miss AMAKA, but you will also concur with me that ahead of our forthcoming acquisition, that claim doesn't apply anymore.
I wouldn't particularly conclude as such if I didn't get to tender any acknowledgement document to receive that claim.
I really wish I could understand what you're getting at here, because a supplementary document was sent out across to all staff to acknowledge this new development. I have it on good authority that all 1,835 staffs around the world filled theirs and sent it over.
Well, in that case, I would ask you to reconfirm because I have the original copy here with me. It never left because your dispatch took an erroneous one, which I was stricken at that day.
Femi, do you know anything about this?
Yes, I do. She informed me earlier today, and I advised a route of mediation.
How much are we talking about that covers this 6-month backlog?
From what I have here, aside the allowance and pay, we have up to 980,000 naira.
Mr. Femi, do well to ensure that the logistics company responsible for this gets sent an invoice to the exact amount. And after they are done, kindly take them off our OPEX list for the next operation cycle.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Back to you, Mr. AMAKA. Would that be all?
Not yet, Priscilla.
That'll be Miss Priscilla, darling.
Yes, Miss Priscilla. I also have a complaint about the non-remittance of my NHF and pension funds from March to May, dating from my resumption 8 years ago.
Miss AMAKA, your engagement to the firm also came to be with the signing of a non-compete arrangement.
I don't understand.
Miss AMAKA, if you can possibly take a look at your calendar and date back that period, you can see it falls under the time when the general, state and local election took place.
Your point?
My point is that you are engaged in the capacity of what the business does and what you are expected to do for the business, but instead you chose to ignore these warnings, even when the business granted a work-from-home policy during this period.
Is this a joke? I was a new copper, and this policy only applied to full-time staff.
No, Mr. AMAKA. The policy only applied to those who work in the capacity of a full-time staff. You might be a corper, but at that time, you were privy to information that might as well have brought down this company.
What? Femi, are you really not going to say anything? The former CEO had mentioned
And may God rest the dead.
Femi, kindly pause the recording. I'd like to go off the record for a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
you think to me? I have worked too hard for this company to deserve this.
AMAKA, you are one of my favorite go-to ladies. But I can see you came for war.
I only came for what's left of mine.
Now listen, you dimwit. I have all the facts, documents, and materials to take you out. You are nothing but a candle in the wind. FEMI, please play me that clip you shared with me yesterday. As we are sticking to the rules, permit me to remind you that some certain actions are against the official etiquette of this business. We both had earlier established that we have faulty CCTV installation. What you didn't know is that not all the cameras are bad. The cameras in this pantry has never not worked, and you have no idea how many more clips of this exist. I am lost for words on how to describe whatever it is going on here. But the reason why this is admissible is because the identity of the personnel in question wasn't clearly obvious. But make no mistake that I have access to the log of staff who gained access to the business via the access card. I have a very slim list of stressful exit interviews, but your attitude and excessiveness these past 2 weeks has been nothing
On the 5th of May 2015, a circular was sent to the group by you confirming that a particular document was missing, which confirms that this business was involved in fraudulent activities and excessive backdoor policies. You mentioned the FIRS couldn't lay their hands on it, and we were good. Only problem being that you're the only one with access to this file. This is that document you claimed was missing, and it was found in that same pantry.
Where did you get that from?
The filth in this company, it oozes with an unbearable stench. I just can't even imagine how this level of incompetence will get to the top. What irks me the most is how people, you thrive in this Sodom and Gomorrah, and we're the ones who suffer for it. No one is a saint here. You are not a saint, and not this bald-head demon that's sitting right here.
AMAKA, I would advise you call it off and simply walk away. I mean, what kind of memory do you have to have dug out all the things I told you just in one night?
You need not remind me for buying into your lies and sorcery. You grisly 1 minute.
Hey, lady, even in the heat of anger, there are things that you ought to say and ought not to say. I mean, spilling stuff about PRISCILLA. What are you trying to achieve?
I'm trying to burn this place down. The morals here are ridiculous!
This business, this culture was born to outlast you, and there is nothing you can do about it.
I guess that's why you had no problem swapping knowledge in to take my role, right? I may have been labeled a hole in this company, but there's no way, Femi, I'm gonna be a bitch!
I was wrong. You know, I had thought that you were going to be reasonable. But I just... Oh my.
It's fine, FEMI. I'm also an admin on this call, and I heard it all. I'm not having any of this anymore. I'm going to end this now. Mr. AMAKA, you may have been wrong about many things, but you are right about the culture in this company sucks. So I'll be safe to mention that off record, actually on record, on my voice recorder, you mentioned you were leaving us to join another business on the island. It didn't take me too much digging to discover how many businesses had openings that required a 34-year-old female customer service role, vast years of experience, and would poach someone who constantly posted derogatory remarks about a business she works for when using a fake account. And again, I'll remind you that I am the Vice President of the Institute of Strategic Human Capital Managers, 8 years running. Say me well to your new HR, Dorothy, when you resume. Under the pretext of being a sickle cell patient, you have a total of 29 days of unaccounted official clocking in the past 4 months, to which sources confirm those were the periods you were out of the office running physical interviews and feedback sessions. Not only have you provided us false information about your health status, which cost us more on your HMO, you saddled the business with unbearable manpower expense during this period. All of these will be prorated and deducted from your 6-month severance. During the period of your stay here in the company, you printed a total of 2,300 pages worth of documents, not in any way affiliated to the progress of this business. You have also exhausted 56 hours, 13 minutes and 37 seconds worth of phone call and 49 GB worth of data from your CUG. All of these will be deducted as well. AMAKA, if you choose to persist to make this any harder than it is, I will haunt you like a demented hag that I can be. I thought as much. FEMI, kindly note that a loyal staff of the business has just been disenfranchised from having access to 250ml premium grade bottled water. This is usually accounted for by admin at the cost of 500 naira per bottle. Kindly ensure that this sum is also deducted from Miss AMAKA's separate package.
Yes, madam.
AMAKA, next time you want to fight dirty based on intellect, wit and evidence, put your emotions aside and plunge your soul right into the abyss of Hades himself. This is something 25 years working at the highest level of my career has taught me. But until then, I'll advise you, gather your free-giving, bench-smacking, foul-smelling, worthless piece of puss and whatever element of tattered dignity you have left and get the fuck out of here. FEMI, shall we continue our on-record session?
Yes, madam. We are back to the exit interview between Miss AMAKA, myself, and Miss PRISCILLA. After a brief timeout due to internet blackout and a few technical problems, connection has been restored and we proceed. Miss AMAKA, do you have anything more you would like to get off your chest?
In the absence of anything, I would like to thank Miss AMAKA for an illustrious time here at Bacini Invest Group as the Customer Interaction Officer. All through her time here, she has been nothing but exceptional, and her hard work will be remembered in the sands of time when the history of this business is being relayed. On behalf of the management and staff, I would like to wish her well in her next endeavour.
Miss AMAKA, you forgot your bottled water.
Mr. FEMI Bankole, the gift that keeps giving. You know you can't blackmail me in perpetuity. Once I get married, you will definitely have to hand over my own kid to me. You have no right to hold on to my nudes.
We had an agreement and I would advise you stick to it. You can tell the board all that, but I'm sure you don't want me to tell my stepmother what you're doing to her husband to have you promoted so fast in the business.
guys are so terrible.